What is up, Lost World crew? We're up here on Cerro Gordo, and we're gonna be going just a little over this hill to check out the Morning Star mine. I had plans to go out to Trona, check out a couple bigger mines out that direction, but we got some big storms rolling in, and they're expecting flooding down there. And I'd love to get stuck out there, but still got to go to work. Shucks. One day maybe. But I mean, what a beautiful day. Hopefully we don't get struck by lightning. All right, we made it to the uppermost portal, but we're gonna start down there just in case I decide to climb up the ladder. And if I don't, we'll come up and just walk in this way. But there used to be some old buildings here. They're kind of falling apart. A pretty cool little spot. Had a tramway running down, and runs right down next to the Estella tunnel. They were trying to run that into Cerro Gordo. Pretty crazy. Big old motor. I think that's a big bull wheel. Oh yeah. Kind of see it in there. Bring the camera in there. This would be cool. There's enough wood here. This would be cool to come up and kind of piece back together. At least get one of these little rooms set up that you can kick it in. Because I mean, what a view. Keeler down there. Two bed frame, three bed frames. Central heater, Coleman. That's cool. Oh, nice. Turn that baby up. It's frozen. That's cool. What, they had a little porch area? Or no, it's the wall just fell down. Cool. Well, we'll make our way down to the lowermost portal and run it in. All right. Made it down to the lowest portal, and we're gonna follow the track in. Carbide can. And I forgot, this mine is freezing. Like, frigid. I didn't bring a jacket. I do got a beanie. Oh, it's so cold. All right. It's a good height right now. Probably just 6 feet. Just a little over 6 feet. Gobbed wall. Probably the same thing, just fell down. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, some cool greens. I believe the uppermost portal runs in 1,900 feet. And this lower one runs in like 18 or something like that. No, that's pretty cool. They just use the dynamite boxes to fill in this wall here. Same thing. It's pretty cool. Use everything you got. Looks like we're coming up to a bend. Looks like where dynamite was, maybe. That's what I think. Crumbling. Right. Big old accumulator. It's a full beer. That just runs back just a little ways. We'll head that way in a second. That's where the, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. And this was a gold mine. But that way is where the winds is. So we'll run this main portal down and we'll go back and check out the winds. What the heck? Just goes into a little hole in there. Ooh, sparkly. A big turn on the track here. It stops. Did someone use this to climb up there? I think so. Looks like a stope or something. Alright, we'll go right. Faces, they got a mucking plate. Let's see where. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. All right, let's make our way over this little collapse. This stuff's wild. Cool, we'll give it a shot in a second. Dead rabbit. Stuff's beautiful. Wild. All right, let's give it a shot. It is freezing. Frigid. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm so cold. Sorry guys, I'm kind of checking it out. It goes forever. So wish I would have brought my jacket, because I'm telling you, it's pretty cold in here. That's just part of the reason why I'm not going up. I'm already freezing right now. Also, it's 270 feet straight up that way. All alone. All inside my head. Oh well. We'll head back down this. And head up to the upper portal. The ladder itself is solid. The worst part is that very bottom where the ladder isn't really attached, it's just wired. But it's just a different game when you're by yourself. No one to get you all pumped. And you just think about shit like, dang, what if I fell? That would suck. And that just messes you all up. Like when I did the reward mine all by myself, took me three attempts. Went up the ladder a little ways, got sketched out, came back, went a little further, felt better, and then came back my third time and ran the whole thing. So maybe we'll do the same thing here, but for now, we'll just climb down this and head up to that uppermost portal. All right, just made it up to the uppermost portal. All right, we're in. Got this dumbass wire. All right, trying to keep me out. Yeah, right. Got a bunch of samples, which I'm not here for. I'm just here for the mine. I don't know, is this for something for air? So we got a little, maybe dynamite room. That's what I think. It smells funky. It's like a huge rat's nest. It smells like the zoo. Alright, continue down. This first part's pretty low. I'm having to duck just a little. .15 background, still super low. I said it's freezing in here. It is frigid. Oh, that's cool. Some rainbow sherbety looking stuff. Goes back just a little ways. They didn't even mill that. They just cut some pinyon pines and jammed it in there, shored it up. Okay, it's tall enough now where we can stand. Big old globbed wall. It's like we gotta split another gob wall. Goes right, straight. Got a broom. That's cool. Let's see where this goes. Super purple. Purple haze, man. And it runs back and stops right here. Looks like we got some trash. Now, it just came from over there where the track split. Whoa! Look at all the pick marks. Pick marks everywhere. We got a floodlight on. Yeah, see the pick marks all over. Are they pick marks or was it an animal? Ah, let me out! It's crazy. real sparkly. All right. That's where the track split right there. I'm sure it doesn't head off. Nope. So it just did a little roundabout. It looks like we're coming up to the winds, the upper part, which we kind of sort of started to climb. Like I said, it's 270 feet. Might be a little bit less. I know it's over 200 feet though. We got a chute coming down, gobbed, backfilled in there. Awesome. Dang, that's a death trap right there. Just hangover. And I'll get a shot of this. What it looks like going down. And like I said, it goes down 270 something feet. Pretty wild. And those are all trapdoors or floating all the way down. Oh, look at that. That's where they had a beam at some point holding this up. Wonder if it was this. It slid off. Ladder system going up. Real sparkly up there. Let's run down here first. A chute that runs up above us. I think that goes behind where that gobbed wall section is. This all looks like an overhang. I believe this is the stope. Yeah, filled in about 40 feet down. All this crumbly stuff above it. I don't know what that would have been for. All right, let's climb up there. Background's still normal, 0.07. Again, thanks AEGtest. Maybe one day we'll find something gnarly. Yeah. Okay. Looks like a god little wall. We got a sketch ladder. Over there. That's that little hole we were looking off into. Where it go up to? It's wild. I don't know. Kind of looks like it stops right there. Maybe we just went up and they were chunking out and throwing it down. It's pretty wild though. Another crazy ladder right next to that stoping work. I went down. Huh. All right. Let's get up in there. But before we do that, check that out. Wow. Cool blue or green with the crystals in there. You can see more pick marks right there, picking away. Oh, powdery. Looks like it comes out on that chute below us. Not to have a landslide. Right back down. That was fun. Back to the winds. See, they'd bring the carts up and it would flip in to this chute right here. Carts would come over and fill off and they'd run it up. All right, let's run further back. Close this up. No animals falling down. There were so many dead rabbits though in the middle drifts. As you go down that ladder, they've run in, got scared, or I mean couldn't see and just fell down that shaft. Wild. Crazy. Alright, we're gonna take this right first. That's a crazy curve. You can see where all they're piling up the grease. The cart can move smoothly around that bend. Oh, this looks like no, just a sink. All right, let's go this way. Stay right. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, this stuff looks crazy. They're like little fur balls, green little fur balls. Then you get into this epic green right there. My funnel. Come on, pick it up. But then you got this, which looks like some kind of alien. Some kind of alien organ. Wow. Man, how epic. Let's see, will it sparkle? I don't know. some sparkle. This thing right here is crazy. What? It just gets better and better. Wow. That stuff's crazy in there. Oh, no way, dude. It's everywhere. I love it. I want this whole piece. Nuts. Alright, we nerded out on that for a bit. Big open stope above us. Track goes right. So it continues down. Let's see, is there any date on here? Any date on these funnies? Sunday morning, obviously. January 31st, 1937. That's right. It's a good date. Whoa, looks like coral. Wow. This drops into a massive stope going down, it looks like. See if we can get a sound on it. That's not that far. It's like hit something. Goes a ways. No way I'm climbing over there. All right, let's climb up here. The sparkle. And we're just above where that alien looking stuff was. This is a filled chute right here. Whoa. Oh man, that's pretty. Keep climbing up into this pocket. Whoa. 722.41. Crazy. All right, let's head back down, get on that track, and see where that right takes us. Some pretty material in here. All right, just get back down. It's that old newspaper. We'll see where this right goes. Looks like it just ends right here, actually. Yep. Faces right here. All right, let's run back out to where we turn onto this part and go right off that. All right, just bring it back to that split where we ran right, and we're gonna continue down. That's where we were out walking over. I believe this is a crossover to the main portal, but I think this will connect us right back into it. We can run it straight out. Looks like a blessing. Oh, Waller. Sound like something. That was a blasting cap 10. Let's go. Just goes right there and faces. Cool. Continue down. I think that's another crossover. We'll continue this way though. And if this don't connect, we'll just hit that on the way back. It zigs, it zags. Looks like we got an old oil bucket. Looks like there's a big old collapse in there. Maybe the same thing. Maybe there's just multiple crossovers to the main portal. Whoa, what the? There you go. It will. Some moldiness. Sounds like I'm getting hungry too. Stomach's a growling. Whoa, look at that. Crazy quartz. That's some pretty stuff right there. That's just all dirty. It runs all the way that way. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that quartz. Pretty. It's a fat chunk. There it is over there. Cool, let's continue. Maybe another crossover. We'll find out. First, we'll finish this. This thing goes forever. Looks like we got a mucking plate. Starting to get a little wet back here. Oh yeah. Some stalactites. Water dripping in. Looks like a flow stone. That looks like it right there on this side. So we'll run back and we'll take that where the track went left back there. Heading back, it'll be right. We'll see if we can cross over in one of those points. This guy wants to go up. Cool. Turn me on when we get back there. All right, just getting back to where the track went left. And it stops there. All right, so we will run back to that other crossover spot and recross. All right, just getting back to where I think is a section that'll cross us over to the main portal. See if we can get over this collapse. It looks like we will be able to. Okay. Let's see if this ties us back in. I think it does. So we will go right first, run it all the way down, then we'll run it up. Sure it is. L sheet Watson. I don't know. Can't really read. I don't know how to read. Yeah, let's head back this way, run it out. All right, just get back to where we crossed over. And we're gonna run the main, add it out. Old can. It's used for oil, or grease, sorry. Greasing up the track. Freezing, guys. I am freezing. This looks like coral, dog. It's like something you see underwater. Crazy blue, purples. Those are picking away at it. It's a Jenga set in there. Come up on, shoot. Wow. Big ol' hard pass. Calico, 98 cents, genuine volcanic ash for barbecues. $0.98. Sure there's a date on that. That's kind of cool, huh? Packed by Calico, Pomona, California. It's pretty low over here. Just under 5 to 10. Well, some kind of metal box. Got a drift run off there. Runs up into a huge stope. Probably used to go down as well. Wow! Oh, it's my bad. That's pretty big. Well, let's run this right. See if we got some ventilation, or yeah, it's jammed in here. Probably runs way up into that big stope over there. That's weird. Death slabs. Kind of like a guillotine. Walk through and just shunk, cut your head off. Whoa. It's like a butthole. Some more of that craziness in there. And then it's gobbed. And yep, that's as far as it goes. Alright, let's turn it back out. Continue heading out. Oh, there's some batteries for my boy Christian. He loves batteries. Damn it, who put this rock here? Again, passing that crazy big stope. That might have been one of those, another one of the crossovers right there. Got a grease bucket. Greasy. And it looks like we're coming back up on the winds. And there's where we took that first right. Another grease bucket. Sweet. 250. Alright, well, I'm going to start working my way out. If I come across anything cool, I'll turn you guys back on. Alright, just making it out. Close that. To save the rabbits from running down that winds. Oh, it's so much warmer out here. Tons of coyote scat. But that's gonna do it for this one on the Morning Star mine. Sure, I wasn't able to climb that ladder. Maybe we'll do it another day and explore more of this mine. There's where we started down there. We're in the uppermost. But like always, guys, love your adventure. And if you dug, hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps us out. Until next time, peace.